This will mean that America's economy will be boosted because Canada has a lot of resources that Canada just isn't using. Same thing with Greenland. Hey, I hope you're having a good day. But to get into things, I think I might have been a little bit off the mark when I first thought that Trump was telling a joke when he was talking about how he's gonna annex Canada. I more or less thought that that was a complete joke originally, but as things have continued to unfold and unfold, the more I'm not thinking that that is a joke anymore, and I think that is kind of what is actually going to be happening. Now, as you know, it is not only Canada that Trump is taking, I don't know, issue with? Is that the right word? He's making note of Canada and Greenland. So, why is Greenland important here in the sense of Canada? Well, Trump has been posting a lot of photos of Canada and America in one unit. He has been posting photos, and a lot of people like Tim Pool have been noting, oh, it's just a joke, oh, he's joking. I don't think he's joking. Now, the reason why I'm saying that you guys, Canadians, me, we need to be prepared is because he is giving a 25% tariff threat. And he's talking about economic things on the same lines with Greenland, just in a different way as well. Because Greenland, he is coming out saying, we want Greenland. He is actively saying, we want Greenland. Is he doing that for Canada? Not really, but that could also be in the cards, and we need to be prepared, because is he going to want Canada, and then Canada's going to actually take up arms against the US? We need to be prepared for that possibility. Or is Trump just going to economically drain us, or drain the swamp, if you will? We need to be prepared for that as well, so I would say get your finances in order, because not only are you going to be dealing with Trudeau's carbon tax, but you also might be we might be dealing with Trump also imposing, the tariffs just until Canada can't support themselves anymore, because, if Canada can't support themselves, then, oh no, what's gonna happen? Trump's gonna take over, So, we need to be prepared for that, because I don't think it's a joke anymore. I think it is more of a reality, and we as Canadians need to be prepared for that likelihood that, one, Canada will either become a territory of America or will become part of America, which I don't think we will, because that would be politically stupid for America to do. Politically stupid for Trump to do, because we have liberal strongholds like Quebec and Toronto. So if they were to include us in there with America and not just call us a territory, that would just be political stupidity that Trump would be doing there. So I'm just here to let you know, be prepared in the fact that Canada is either going to take up arms against the US, or Canada will be economically drained, which I think either scenario will end up with a militaristic problem happening between us, which that would really be terrible. That would not be good. And I'm saying not good for Canada, because we don't have a military that is at all prepared for that kind of thing. And, if you guys remember, Trudeau had our pew-pews taken away and sent to Ukraine. So it's not like we have those either. So, it'd be tragically terrible if Canada were to try and take up arms against America, but at the same time, it's either that Canada takes up arms against America, potentially in the future, or potentially in the future, Canada just outright annexes and turns into a territory of America. So, I'm saying be prepared for financial loss, be prepared for militaristic needs. That would be insane. For Canada, all of a sudden, like, just in the middle of history, all of a sudden, yeah, Canada went to war. Like, be prepared. Be prepared. I don't want to be like a doomsday type person being like, oh, this is gonna happen. Get your arms ready, be prepared. I don't want to be like that. But at the same time, if Trump is going to be draining us economically, then there's only two solutions to that. Either one is we take up arms against them and actually go against them because they're causing us a problem, or two, Canada outright annexes and becomes a territory of America. One of those two things is what I am foreseeing happening. I don't see a third option, but... the third option would be that, once again, this is just a joke, but I'm not putting any coinage in that bin at all. That bin is drained, it is empty, because I don't think he's joking. Now, there's a Daily Wire article that I had pulled up here that I want to just take a look at with you guys, because it goes over Trump talking about Greenland, and how this kind of connects to how I think he's going to try and annex Canada. President-elect Donald Trump said Thursday night during a press conference at Mar-a-Lago that the US needs to take control of Greenland very badly for national security. Trump made the remarks after he has reignited the issue in recent weeks. When asked by a reporter how much it would cost for the US to purchase Greenland from Denmark, Trump said, well, maybe no price tag. This is where I bring up how he's just gonna drain Canada economically, because if we have no economy, then there's no price tag to us, because we have nothing to go against with, because we don't have money. So, he might just outright drain us, because, think of it like this. He drains Canada, Canada has no money, and then he just takes over Canada, and Canada becomes a territory. That means he no longer... Because a lot of people are saying that the tariffs aren't going to work because it's going to reflect on the markets in America. True, but for how long? He's in here for 4 years. Do you think Canada can withstand 4 years of economically being drained? My answer is no. And in the long run, this will mean that America's economy will be boosted because Canada has a lot of resources that Canada just isn't using. Same thing with Greenland. So if they were to use the resources because we're a territory of theirs, then it would be a net benefit for Trump. So I'm thinking that Canadians, we have to be prepared for we have to be prepared economically ourselves. We have to take hold of ourselves and be much more diligent with how we are spending money and how all of that is going about, because I either foresee that economic drain will be happening, or that we're going to be taking up arms. One of those two things is how I see it, and once again, I don't mean to be a doomsday person, I really don't, because that's not good for me, specifically me being this close to the border, but I would say be prepared for the future, because I don't mean to be mean, but Canada is not winning this either way. It really comes down to how Parliament is going to, well, may not. Yeah, this deals with how Parliament is going to deal with this, because let's say Canada takes arms against America. Canada is losing that. We don't have a military, and we don't have arms for that kind of thing to happen. And the other option is economic drain. What is Canada going to do against that in the long term? Canada is already... We're not built for an economic drain, because we don't deal with our own resources in a way that would levy our chances to stand against that kind of power move, per se. So I say to us all, be prepared for the future, because I don't think this is a joke. The bad side is that Canada won't be Canada anymore. That is as I see it, the big picture. Canada will not be Canada in the end. It depends as to how that happens. Be it Canada just outright says, okay, we're a part of you, or Canada decides to go up against America. Depends on how that happens, but the end game, I see that Canada is going to become a territory of America. The bad news, Canada is not going to be Canada anymore. What does that mean? I don't really know. To be completely frank, I don't really know. I mean, I guess perhaps cheaper fuel. I mean, that's the immediate thing, but that's a good thing. What is the bad thing? There's a lot of questions in the air. I have no answers for any of that. I'm just saying, in the near future, be prepared. Be prepared economically for your own household, for yourself, for your family, for whoever is near you. Be prepared for economic drainage that is going to happen. Be prepared for that. And if you have a vehicle, keep that thing up to date in fixes. Learn how to fix your car, because cannot afford to buy another vehicle, probably. If I were to take a guess, because that's one of the exports of Canada, and if America imposes tariffs on that, then you're going to be paying out the nose for that kind of thing. So keep your vehicle up to date, keep it running, keep it good, and make sure that your finances your ducks are all lined up in order, because this could potentially look really bad for Canadians. And end all be all is that is not good. And I'm just here to let you guys know, if you didn't know. Kind of doubt you don't know, but the end all be all is be prepared for the future. Be prepared that Canada might actually go up against America. Be prepared that Canada might outright just annex ourselves and become part of America. Be prepared that these two options won't happen, and that Canada will become economically drained. Or, I guess, throw all your whims to the wind and just think it's a joke, hope it's a joke, and prepare that it's a joke. That's a stupid move, but I guess choice is yours. Choose it if you want. I doubt it, but this all kind of comes down to how Trudeau is going to deal with this, because he said he was resigning, but I mean, we all know he's still here, and he's just holding out so that Liberals continue to stay in for as long as they will. So if he is that spiteful, or that stubborn, perhaps even, about his eventual loss, what is going to happen? What is going to happen if America does, or Trump does, impose these kind of sanctions on us? We have to be prepared for the fact that our leader might be completely stubborn and just does not give in at all. And we, as Canadians, we have to be prepared for that. We have to. Absolutely have to. Because if we don't, he certainly won't. Trudeau certainly won't, because if he did, the taxes for carbon would not be this high. So he clearly does not care about us. We have to be prepared for ourselves. And I'm just saying, be prepared. But, yeah, I think that is all I had to say about today. I don't know if there's going to be a video posted tomorrow, because I have something planned for tomorrow. I might have to schedule tomorrow's post for Sunday. I will be back on Monday if I'm not here tomorrow or Sunday. But, yeah, I don't know. If you agree with me, I guess hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. But, until when I post next video, I hope that you have a good one.